Hello there, good afternoon everybody. It's Tuesday the 20th of January. No, it's not. I don't know what's wrong with me with the date, It's Tuesday the 20th of June 2023. My mouth just like speaks before I think, loads, especially regarding the date. Anyway, I'm over here, I'm at Stanley Park. We're going to get up in the air now. Have a look at the stand, the development progress. I'm going to cover some of your questions and comments as well. So I usually do that on a Wednesday, but you know what? I've been doing like daily videos, so I get so many comments and questions now, and I do read it, almost all of them. I get to as many as possible, so I'm just going to address some of them. And we've also got a bit of news which broke on Casey's channel, KC Imageworks. So Casey's video today will have gone live around 4 p.m. This one's going to go live around 5 p.m. There was some news that was shared, which I will also discuss on this video. Okay, so anyway, let's get up in the air and have a look at it. It's the Anfield Road Stand development, Tuesday 20th of June 2023. Let's get up there. Right, okay everybody, straight up in the air from the car park, looking at the back of the stand. As I said, my video today is going to come to you guys around 5 p.m. I believe KC Imageworks come out to you about an hour ago. Now, if you've watched KC's, you'll have seen that he's reported about it being officially delayed. Okay, so all I'm going to say is, because I know people will ask me on my channel and say that you've watched KC's, do I know anything about it and all that. So all I'm going to say is, right, all I know is what has been reported to us discreetly and anonymously, is that the same as what you maybe already heard, is that apparently, so allegedly, Buckingham Group have now officially informed Liverpool FC that they are running behind on the project. They don't have an exact date of completion, but it's a minimum of 1 month behind. Also like a minimum 1 month behind from the start of the next season. So that's our information. Okay, I don't know. I must say that I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently it's going to go to press over the next few days. Shot looks great, doesn't it? Now, I did say a week or so ago, people have been asking, do I think, so the question was, do I think it will be ready? My answer was, I do not think it will be ready, and I think I'll have to check in my video, but I think I actually said that I think it's about a month behind. I think I did say that in my video. I didn't know anything then, by the way, but yeah, it's just always seemed like, well, for the past few months, yeah, they've been working really quick, but it's always seemed like they've got so much to do in the little time left. But anyway, that's like I say, that's our information at the moment, and I'm not 100. I've got to say, I'm not like, the information seems good, but I'm not 100% on whether or not it's true. But I just wanted to touch on it. Okay, guys. Any more we find out, or if it then does go to press over the next few days, then you heard it here first, or at least on KC's first. Okay. So there you go. Any questions and comments on that? Feel free, guys. Feel free. I'm sure you'll all have loads of comments on it. We've also got to consider like what they'll do if it is true. Sorry, I'm just hovering around here because I'm going to go over some questions and comments in a minute. What will they do? This is what will they do about the fans that have got tickets there, season tickets? What about away fans? Because away fans are in that stand, so loads for them to consider. But I'm sure they'll be coming up with plans if it is the case. Okay, if Anyway, so for now, let's jump into. I've got a message here from Steve. So I spoke about the solar panels, and we had a look at them. Let's just jump over the. We won't jump over it. We'll fly over it, okay? And there's the solar panels. So Steve, I mentioned this and said, is that all they're doing? Because there's loads more space. Steve has said, reference the solar panels, Nick. That's all for now. This is just a small trial area to enable the club to monitor their effectiveness. The club did say that if the trial proves them to be beneficial, then they will install more next season, not just at the Anfield Road end, but possibly on the other stands as well. Steve, that's absolutely fantastic info, that really is. Oh God, just dropped my phone on the car, excuse me. Yeah, so it makes perfect sense that they trial it. It's still quite a small area to trial, in my opinion, but probably like very understandable, really. All that roof space they've got for more, it'd be really good if they used all that, eh? So yeah, thank you very much for that, Steve. Moving on, I've got another Steve. Or is it the same Steve or different Steve? Looks the same, could be different. Anyway, Steve says, just out of interest, I'm told the new pitch is looking fabulous. It was planted several months ago on its synthetic carpet at the turf farm and has been grown in ideal conditions with just the right amount of light and irrigation. It's 100% ready for transportation and installation. Once the old pitch has been removed, it will take 3 days to lay the new one and a further 3 weeks for it to bed in and be fully match ready. It's one thing we have plenty of available time for. Yeah, it's all about the time thing. So yeah, I mean, there's the pitch there. What's with the colour down by the goal? Looks like it's going a green again there, doesn't it? But yeah, Steve, again, great info. So the new pitch is all ready. I'll tell you what we'll do whilst I'm over this side. I think it's going to start raining soon. I think I best hurry up. Let's have a fly around. Is there still... There you go. Let's stop there. Steve, whether you were the same Steve or different Steve, it's quite irrelevant, but thank you very much for that. Moving on, Steve. Well, another Steve, but this is Steve JM, the day of the Steves. Hi Nick, well done in getting up and out so early. I'm certainly interested in hearing some of the hammer prices. Keep up the great work. Okay, I've got another one here as well. Wayne Sutton, definitely interested in the hammer prices off the upper tier, especially the badge stroke crest. Yeah, so the hammer prices, just so we know, I spoke about the auction that was shared with me, but it was about the main stand and that, when that was done, guys. Not about Wayne, just so you know, it wasn't about this, you know, the new upper tier and that, it's just been removed. But what I'll do, check out my description, guys. I'll share the links. The description to this video will have the links, because it's long list. It's really hard to take photographs of. So yeah, check out the description for the links, because there's loads of info in there. Okay, Steve and Wayne and anyone else who's interested, check out those links, guys, in the description. You should be able to click on them and go straight to it. Well worth having a look, and it's got a lot, like I say, there's loads of items that were auctioned off, so it'd be good for you to have a look. Pitch is looking really empty as well now, isn't it? So I'm just moving on. Where's my next one? Right, I've got Connor, says, hi Nick, great video as usual, and you should be dead proud of what you've done for us Reds fans, for all your hard work and early mornings. I really appreciate it. Thanks Connor, thanks for that. Just a quick question, is the side of the new stand and the main stand staying separate, or will it be closed up? Looks like a big gap between the two. It's staying open, mate, so even though you've said the main stand, I'll come around this way, because this is where I'm standing, and I want to keep the drone relatively close, because it's definitely going to start raining in a sec. Lifting some steel there. So yeah, the gap isn't as big there, but anyway, it is. That's the gaps on all sides are staying as they are. I'll share an illustration. I'll share an illustration with you, Connor, now. so you can have a look at it, how it's going to look. And they are keeping those corners open. A lot of people like that as well. There's been a lot of people saying that's how they want it. So it's 4 separate stands, and it looks like the old style of football club, football stadium. Right, I've got, whilst I'm over here, and I'll cover this question in a minute. So I've got John Redhead who says, thanks for the update, Nick, greatly appreciated. Where can you see the blue side finishing next season? Also, can you predict where the mighty Reds will finish? Thanks again, mate. Blue side, so that's my club, Everton. John, thanks for asking about that. If I'm honest, where can I see us finishing? So hard. I don't know, because I don't know who we're going to have or anything, but probably like 15th, 16th. It's a big struggle for Everton at the moment. We've taken a massive step backwards. Just need to stay in the Premier League for when our new stadium's ready. But yeah, it's going to be a long process, really, unfortunately for us. But it just is. It is what it is. It's going to be a long process. As for you guys, John, as for your team, I think a top 4 finish definitely for you next season. You had a knock, didn't you, this season, missing out on that top 4. I don't think that'll happen again. I think you'll be up there and pushing. I think McAllister is a great signing to slot into that centre. So yeah, I think you'll get top 4, mate. Totally honest. Right, I've come down here because from this angle I wanted to share a picture. So we spoke about the potential redevelopment. I'm gonna have to go higher because I'm losing signal. I don't know why as well. It's quite a very good line of sight. But anyway, that angle and the picture I'm going to share now, somebody shared this with me we spoke about the possible development of the KOP, and somebody shared this was an illustration done a while ago of, like, it was when they were looking at like phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and all that, and I think this was the proposed phase 4 or something like that. And you see what they've done there. It's not even like they haven't brought the stand up over the road or anything, but just brought it a bit back, it looks like, and it's a very small like tunnel that they've put, like, you know, that they've done over the road, like a very small bridge they've done over the road, more like a footpath. Looks good, that one. What do you guys think? Have you seen that before? And do you think that's doable? Yeah, let me know. Just wanted to share it, guys. It was shared with me, so wanted to get it out there. Let me know. And last but not least, I think it is coming up to it. I've got, let me find them. I'll bring the drone back whilst I'm talking about this one. Let me know your comments on that illustration I've just shared, guys. So last up, sorry guys, the drone is losing a little bit of signal. It's fine now. Come back across that. And I'm just going to go back and take a little shot. One second. Right, okay. Just bringing the drone back round. Big circular here. I'm 92 meters up to keep a good bit of signal. Haven't really looked at the back today, guys. I'll definitely do that tomorrow. Just wanted to go over this very last one that I had. Joe Rollins. Nick, having been doing these videos both at Anfield and Everton's new stadium at Bramley-Moore Dock, as we all know, you're an Evertonian. Would you have preferred your club updating Goodison like Anfield, or are you happy with the new build? Just curious to know what local supporters think and feel. Keep up the good work. Love your videos. You'll never walk alone. Justice for the 97 there. Yeah, Joe, I have been asked this before. I'm going to come down and back towards me, guys. I have been asked this before, and yeah, it would have been great to stay at Goodison if it was possible. It just wasn't possible. So when you're asking about that, would I have preferred to stay at Goodison? The answer is yeah, I would. If it could have been updated to a state-of-the-art stadium, it couldn't. It's as simple as that. It just couldn't happen. So the option we've gone with, I'm very happy with, and I can't wait till we're in it. It'll be a sad day. I've said this loads of times. It's going to be a sad day for us to leave Goodison when we do. But it's an absolute necessary one. You know, you guys all know, if you've been, a lot of you will have been. It's a very dated stadium, and there's nothing they can do with it because of where it's situated. With the houses and that all the way around the church and everything, there's nothing more they can do with it. So yeah, I'm happy with the decision. That was a necessary one, and the only one they could make, really, Joe. I hope that answers your question anyway. All right, boys. I hope that answers your question anyway. So yeah, I'm going to bring the drone back now, guys, and finish off. Okay, guys, so there you go. That was my little update on the 20th of June 2023. Yeah, so I did touch on the news that's come out today, or to a few of us. But as I said in my video, I'm not 100%. Do you know what? Just finishing off there, a couple of lads from Buckingham they looked like they'd just been to get lunch and were walking past. So I just said hello and that, and had a little chat to them. I had a chat about the drones, to be honest, because one of them was interested in getting himself a drone, and like the videos. But I did ask them about it, and they said they don't know anything about it. I think they're going to say that, but he did look like don't know anything about that story. We'll see. I don't expect them to tell me though. Do you know what? I just thought I'd have a look. But yeah, they didn't give me anything. They gave me absolutely nothing, to be honest. Had a nice chat with me and that, but gave me absolutely nothing about it. Fair play to them. But yeah, covering some of those questions in comments as well. Let me know what you thought about them. All of your comments are greatly appreciated. I assure you they are. What did you think about that illustration of the stadium with the walkway going over at the KOP end? Had you seen that before? Let us know. All your comments, like I say, are appreciated. Please leave them down there. I'll get some more of them because I'm coming over more. And you know what? If it is delayed, then it means a lot more videos, doesn't it? So yeah, guys, please like, share and subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. All my details are there. Little shout out again to the TTM Sports Show. So I went to the England game last night, and you know what? I didn't even manage to catch up with them. We just couldn't get that meeting place right, and we had no signal once we were in the ground, so it was a nightmare. But thanks to them, I am gonna get in touch with them and see if we can do something together. To keep an eye out for that. Okay, take care, everyone.